YouTube, how the fuck you doing? Hey guys, Nadeshot. Today I'm bringing a brand new video and I'm trying cut com here. I'm taking a page out of FaZe Rain, FaZe Apex, everybody in FaZe's book, and I'm gonna try this and do it as best as possible. But if it sucks, don't be mad at me, man, because I don't do these very often, but I have something to rant about. Now, yesterday, my Twitter was getting blown up, and there was one specific tweet that people were replying to, people were quoting, people were retweeting, and I was just getting completely roasted and flamed, like, all over my Twitter feed, and my phone was blowing up. Now, I'm going to read the tweet for you guys here word for word so that nobody is confused about what was said or what I said or what was tweeted. And after I try and get a kill here, I will give... Okay, did I just get, like, double hit markers? Hold on. I gotta try and get some kills here real quick before I go any further. Okay, dude. I will not like all these hit markers. I'm trying to be good at sniping and talking at the same time. These cut comms are hard. But this is what my tweet said. It was May 31st, 2014. I visited Sledgehammer Games to preview Advanced Warfare, and I was blown away. It's going to be an amazing year for COD esports. Can't wait for the release date, 11/4/14. Now, that is something I tweeted about last year, and I still stand by what I tweeted, and I'm going to explain to you guys why in this video, because I was just getting so many immature replies, and I want to give you guys something that was going through my head. What I want for you guys to try and understand is that when I play Call of Duty, I play a lot more than the average person does. Since I'm a competitive player, I grind the game probably... Dude, who's got the freaking chopper in the air just mowing me down? Like I was saying, since I'm a competitive player, I kind of play the game a little bit more than the average person. I'm like grinding a game like 10 hours a day, okay? I'm practicing with my team. I'm going to tournaments. I'm playing the game as much as I possibly can. Now, naturally, if you do anything too much, it's not going to be fun anymore. And that's really what happened with Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, I think that game gets a bad rap when it necessarily was pretty fun. If something in the slightest way is bad, like, it's just going to be like rapid fire. Like, it's mob mentality. If someone hates something, then more people are going to continue to hate it. And it's just going to go out of way proportion. And people are just going to, like, find reasons to hate something when there really isn't that many. Now, I will admit, Call of Duty Ghosts wasn't the best Call of Duty ever made, but I still enjoyed it. Like, that game is going to hold a special place in my heart because I won an X Games gold medal on there. I almost won back-to-back events. And really, against all odds, my team did really, really well for, like, the situation that we were in. Now, I know what people are going to be thinking. As soon as I say Call of Duty Ghosts wasn't that bad of a game, everyone is going to say, Nadeshot, Call of Duty Ghosts sucked. It was awful. Compared to Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4, no, it wasn't as good, but there were still some things that were great about the game. Its simplicity was great. The gameplay felt good, like shots connected. Now, they did a lot of things wrong, but they still did some things right, and I enjoyed my time on Call of Duty Ghosts. I played it a lot. It got old. I was ready for the new game. I was ready for Advanced Warfare, and that's just really like the cycle of every Call of Duty. Every game is fun for a while, and then it gets old because you play it too much. Maybe some of you guys hated the game straight out of the box. That's how it goes as well, but for the most part, I still enjoyed Call of Duty Ghosts to a certain extent, and that's like my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Now, around the time that the game was getting old for me, I was invited by Sledgehammer to come play the game. Just to clarify things right now, I have never, nor will I ever be paid to enjoy a Call of Duty game or give an opinion about it. I have never been paid by Activision to give an opinion or try to sell copies of Call of Duty. They don't need to pay me for that. They get free promotion every time I upload a video. Like, there's never going to be a point where I get paid to play Call of Duty or talk about Call of Duty. So I need you guys to pause for 1 second and try to put yourselves in my shoes. I have been playing Call of Duty for what, 8 or 9 years? And I had the opportunity, I was invited by the people that were making the game to come play it, to come try it before it was even out, before anybody. I was probably one of the first people outside of Sledgehammer to try the new Call of Duty game. Now, I don't care how much you guys have grown to hate the Call of Duty franchise. Any single one of you, for the most part, would probably take that opportunity if the people that were making the game before you even tried it, before there was even, like, trailers for it, if they invited you to come play the game, most likely you probably would. And honestly, like, I don't usually call people liars, but if you say you wouldn't take that opportunity, a free trip to San Francisco, play the game, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to take that. Now, naturally, like every single game, as soon as you play it, you go through a honeymoon stage, okay? Before you guys say anything, I know the jetpacks turn out to be awful. I know a lot of things in the game turned out to be annoying. But when you first play a game, everything is fun. That's just how it is. After you've been playing Call of Duty Ghosts for an entire year, you play a new game, it's fun. Like, everything is fresh. The jetpacks were cool at the time. Like, movement seemed a lot harder than before, and that meant there was going to be a skill gap. They brought us in, gave us a presentation about how they were going to be supporting esports, and that was my livelihood. I was only competing, so naturally, any game and any developer that is going to take the time to focus on the esports community, I'm going to fall in love with the game right away. Now, naturally, as soon as you play a game, like I was saying, you're going to enjoy it after playing the same game over and over. The guns were new, the sound files were new, everything felt crispy, like everything was fun to play. Like, I was genuinely enjoying myself as I played Advanced Warfare. Now, I know, with anything, if you change a game like they did with Advanced Warfare, after this was a series, Call of Duty has been around for so long, and naturally, if you change like the core mechanic of the game, like just running on the ground and being able to jump just like this, and that's it, if you add anything that's going to change that, people are going to hate the game naturally. Like, I'm sure that they knew that there was a big risk when they made the game like that, in that sense, and I'm sure a lot of you guys hated the game right out of the box for that reason. But regardless of that, there is still a lot of things that Advanced Warfare did right. One of the things that I loved about the game was the fact that they had so much customization. Now, I know people hate microtransactions and people hate paying for like supply drops and stuff like that, but here's the thing. There has been no other Call of Duty that has offered that much customization. I love that about Advanced Warfare, and I already told you guys I'm not getting paid to say any of this stuff. I never got supply drops for free or anything like that, but I actually thought like the rank play, like exclusive gear, the customization, the helmets, the chest pieces, the leggings, like everything you can do with your character was awesome. I also thought all the DLC camos were awesome. They did a really, really good job of keeping the game fresh, and they did a really good job of keeping like things interesting with DLC and customization alone. Now, obviously, me putting a skin on my gun is not going to make me love the game, but like I said, for the first couple months, I genuinely enjoyed Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I had a lot of fun with it, and there's nobody that can tell me any different. It's my opinion. It's how I felt about the game. Some of you guys might not agree, but that's what I truly felt. Now, naturally, too much of anything is no good. I said it at the beginning, and the same thing that happens with Call of Duty every single cycle. You have fun with it for the first couple months, and then it gets old. And listen, I hear the people that are saying they hated the game completely. No matter what they could have done in Advanced Warfare, they still hated it, and I respect it, dude. Like, I respect everybody's opinions for the most part, and if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. There's nothing that I'm going to say that's going to change your mind. And after a couple months, I started to not enjoy the game as much anymore either. Like, I'm not going to say I hated the game because that's just rude, and that just is such a closed-minded opinion, and I really just started to dislike it. I thought the game was too fast. I miss classic Call of Duty. I wanted to slow down, and to be honest with you, like, it's actually one of the reasons why I actually did retire and take a break, is because I was not good enough to compete at the level that people were competing at on Advanced Warfare. Some people were using those jetpacks and the aiming was just too difficult for me. I would lose people on my damn screen. Like, the jetpacks made the game way too fast, and that's not the Call of Duty I fell in love with. So I quit the game. It got old. I stopped playing it. I haven't really touched it since, and that's really the story of Advanced Warfare. But it doesn't change the fact that I still enjoy the game when I first played it. I still enjoyed the game to a certain degree, and I still would probably enjoy playing it for a little bit now. But did I get old? Did I start to dislike it? Yeah. But honestly, that's what happens with every single Call of Duty. And you guys might not feel the same way. Like I said, you guys might have hated it out of the box. But there was still a time where I enjoyed Advanced Warfare. And I still think they did a lot of things right. And that's really, like, that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. So a lot of you guys that are leaving comments and tweeting me and telling me that I'm an idiot and I'm stupid for liking the game and that I was just lying because they were selling me and telling me to play the game and they were going to give me money to play the game and give my opinion and try to sell stuff. That has never happened. That's never going to happen. I genuinely enjoyed playing the game. You're going to enjoy any game that you haven't played at all. And especially since it's Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty Ghosts for an entire year. I got to play something new. I had fun with it. As simple as that, dude. There's no other explanation, and there's no other reason for me to try to defend myself, dude. That's just like how I felt, and that's how I'll continue to feel about every Call of Duty. Now, am I happy that we're getting rid of jetpacks and we're slowly going back to classic Call of Duty with Black Ops 3? Yes. Do I wish they would remove like all like jumping like above walls and on walls completely out of the game? Yes. But for the most part, I'm still going to try and enjoy Call of Duty for what it is. I think Black Ops 3 is going to be a great game, and I'm very much looking forward to playing it when it drops in a few days. But that's going to do it for me here today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that makes a lot of sense. Let me know what you guys think about my opinion in the comments below. If you guys have anything you want to add on to that, or if you disagree with me or you agree with me, let me know in the comments. If you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and YouTube. We'll see you fudging later.